O para lumang kaya kinantatay. Sound ng tingin agad na ng marilim sa nagnidinig mo. Hello guys! Today, we are learning about the history of musical instrument. Music has been a part of human culture for thousands of years, and musical instruments have evolved over time to create new and exciting sounds. So, come along with me on this musical adventure and learn about the history of the instrument that bring us so much joy. Did you know this? It is called Neanderthal flute, the oldest musical instrument in the world. A 60,000-year-old Neanderthal flute is a treasure of global significance. It was discovered in Devji Vabe cave near Cerkno and has been declared by experts to have been made by Neanderthals. This famous discovery happened in 1995 during the excavation performed by Ivan Turk and James Derdsey. It is made from the left thigh bone of a young cave bear and has 4 pierced holes. The next is the Jaho Gudi, crafted from bone of crane birds. This flute still maintains accurate intonation today. Dating back to 7,800 to 9,000 years ago, the Jaho bone flute is the oldest Chinese musical instrument discovered by archaeologists, as well as the earliest known wind instrument in the world. The next is the Tutankhamun's trumpets, are a pair of trumpets found in the burial chamber of the 18th dynasty pharaoh Tutankhamun. The trumpets, one of sterling silver and one of bronze of copper, are considered to be the oldest operational trumpets in the world, and the only known surviving samples from ancient Egypt. The didgeridoo is a wind instrument, played with vibrating lips to produce a continuous drone while using a special breathing. The didgeridoo was developed by Aboriginal people of northern Australia at least 1,000 years ago and is now used around the world, though still most strongly associated with indigenous Australian music. The next is Duff, also known as the Yuri and Rik, is a Middle Eastern frame drum musical instrument used in popular and classical music in South and Central Asia. It also used in Afghanistan, Azerbaijan, Tajikistan, Iran, Uzbekistan, many regions of Georgia, Pakistan, as well as in parts of India and Russian polar regions. The next is the water organ. The water organ or hydraulic organ is a type of a pipe organ blown by air, where the power source pushing the air is derived by water from natural source or by a manual pump. The hydraulics was invented by Thesevius of Alexandria, an engineer who lived in the 3rd century BC. They grew in popularity and were taken up across Europe and the Middle East. This is called violin. Violin, sometimes known as a fiddle, is a wooden chordophone in the violin family. Most violins have a hollow wooden body. This is Baroque flute. It is made of wood, of which the most commonly used are boxwood, ebony, and green dahlia. The next is the double bass, also known simply as the bass among other names. Is the largest and therefore lowest pitch chordophone in the modern symphony orchestra. This is called piano. It's a keyboard instrument that produces sound when pressed on the keys. Most modern pianos have a row of 88 black and 52 white keys. The next is the saxophone. It's a type of single-reed woodwind instrument with a conical body, usually made of brass. As with all single reed instrument, sound is produced when a reed on a mouthpiece vibrates to produce a sound wave inside the instrument body. The next is the electric guitar. It's a guitar that requires external amplification in order to be heard at typically performance volumes, unlike a standard acoustic guitar. The next is the synthesizers. It's an electronic musical instrument that generates audio signals.